What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaijin Okami from the Toku Animation News Network here at Ranger Stop 2025. I'm in conversation with...
I'm Sally Martin, who played Tori Hansen, Blue Wind Ranger.
Jorge Vargas, aka Blake Bradley.
Remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. Welcome to Ranger Stop 2025. Is this your first time here?
It is my first time, yeah, it's my first time at any convention.
Any convention?
Any convention ever, yeah.
Did you just decide that you want to go out in the world and engage the fans, or was it just contract obligations?
I've always wanted to do this, but I was on a show in New Zealand for 15 years and I could never get time off. So now I finished with that, that's wrapped up, and I'm able to do it, yeah.
Third?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, just so you know, this is actually our first Ranger Stop as well.
Oh, wow.
We actually just moved to Florida, so I was like, ooh, that's going to be the first convention we're going to this year in the States.
Cool.
So this is our first time here as well.
Awesome.
So first, Power Rangers was, by the time you guys did it, had already been around for 10 years, so were you aware of what it was at the time?
Yeah, I was. I watched Mighty Morphin as a kid, and then it was banned in New Zealand, so I didn't watch any of it until it came to New Zealand to start filming it.
Eating Lucky Charms, watching just the mixture of the sugar rush and ninjas, big monsters, all the great movies.
Now, were you both aware that it was taken from Japanese footage originally, and did that help dictate your performance at all?
No, not really. I just sort of, went with the script, and then it was kind of magic to see it all come together in the end, because obviously we did ADR afterwards for the stock footage, and to see it all come together was, really cool.
Yeah, the producer goes to the side and showed us the original. He's like, this is, these are the roots, this is where we're coming from. So he was always showing us.
Now, one of the interesting aspects about Ninja Storm and its Japanese counterpart, Hurricane Ranger, was it was the first time you really had the core team. You had the core team of 3, and then the 2 others who started off as antagonists for the core team before they ended up fully joining it, which was a pretty unique idea, and especially given that essentially there were 2 Blue Rangers. Did you have fun having to start out as a villain?
Yeah, I actually wanted to be a baddie a little bit. There was something about playing bad I enjoyed. And then also we got nerfed when we went to became good. Our power kind of went down. When we were bad, we seemed stronger. Yeah.
Well, it's always like when the 6th Ranger comes in, they always seem to be powerful during their introduction, and then they get depowered as time goes on. Is there a day of production that you were truly, that just resonates in your memory the most of whatever happened that day?
Ooh, one of mine would have to be, it was one of the first days that we were filming, and it was when Tori ran on water and kept sort of falling in. And I just remember, one of the memories of that is I got so cold because I was just so wet all the time. But it was so much fun seeing, that was one of the first days I think I saw the stunt performers really doing their thing, and so that felt really, really special.
For myself, it was probably the lineup. JDF.
Oh,
I was positioned beside me, and every time I kept lining up, I kept fanboy out. I was like looking over, smiling.
no.
To the point where the director's like, stop smiling. Look forward. Yeah, hero. Oh yeah. I was just like a fanboy. Yeah, losing my mind, getting to do that. To more for them. I would say that's probably one of them. That made it. That would be one.
Now, after Power Rangers, you moved into you said you were on this soap opera show for 15 years. What was it like going from something that was story-driven as a Power Rangers season to an episodic series that is pretty much continuous all year round?
Yeah, there was quite a few years in between where I did sort of little bits of different, films and TV, but Shortland Street and Power Rangers, they were very different, but they were the same in the workload, I think. So we had huge days on set, like 12 hours, or more, and because there's a lot of travel to the places in New Zealand that we filmed in. But Shortland Street was the same. We filmed an episode every 20 minutes. I mean, excuse me, not an episode. A scene every 20 minutes, so that was an episode a day. And it's just like, you've got to be on. So I think the energy levels were sort of the same. I mean, obviously, Power Rangers was more physical, but yeah, them playing a nurse in the hospital, yeah.
But still having to film that quickly
Oh gosh.
and you did this for 15 years straight.
15 years. And yeah, the capacity, like it's amazing. People just always say, like, how do you remember your lines? Because you've got 20 scenes a day, and it's all medical jargon, and it's like you just do, and your brain, like, it's like it's a muscle, and you got to do it. I mean, that's your job. You learn your lines and you say them, and that's what
And what projects have you done after Power Rangers?
Currently, we have a film coming out pretty soon. We've been waiting for it. Maybe finished it almost 2 years ago, but it's in the blink of the eye. The director is Andrew Stanley. He did This is like a live action. 3 storylines intertwined. It's all about family, loss of life, struggle and survival. Keep an eye on that.
And that's coming up next year, you said?
Hopefully pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think should be pretty soon actually.
What do you guys like to do outside of acting?
I live a pretty quiet life. Like crowds like this, I'm not really used to. So that's why I'm so nervous when I first came back on Friday. But I live in like the forest with my dog and my boyfriend, and yeah, I love cooking. I love just walking around, being in nature. I think so. I'm so blessed to live in New Zealand.
Myself, I have a 16-year-old son, so I'm like focused on just being a dad.
You said 16-year-old?
16-year-old, focused on being a good dad.
What does he think having a Power Ranger for a dad, or does he just like?
He's been coming to these for years, so he's like, she's a damn dad. He's around here somewhere buying Pokemon cards.
That is awesome. So what social media links can people find you at?
Official Jorge Vargas Jr. Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram is Sally E. Martin. Yeah. I'm on Facebook too, but I'm not as busy.
And any final words for our viewers?
Well, just thank you so much for watching and your support. It's amazing. It's amazing to be a part of this community.
Yeah, thanks for being a fan. Like we always say, just keep on checking on each other.
That's right.
Yeah. And we love you guys.
Finally, if you had one song to describe your life, what would it be?
Oh,
Michael Jackson Thriller.
yes. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with You. It's my favorite. I don't know if it describes my life, but it's my favorite song of all time.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Until next time, bye.